With that down, let's move on to this, shall we? You know, every once in a while, I don't like to talk about really unfounded rumors that are floating around, but so many of them are out there, and more trades are kind of picking them up and running with them. So I thought we'd create a little subgenre of a news story on the John Campea Show that we call the rumor mill. And man,
rumors.
there's a rumor out there today that is floating around. This one being reported on comicbookmovie.com. Now, you guys remember that Cynthia Erivo, star of Wicked, just nominated for Best Actress at the Academy Awards, good on her, said she would love to play Storm in the Marvel Cinematic Universe for the X-Men.
Yeah.
But now there's a report going around saying that X-Men Marvel Studios rumored to be eyeing former Thunderbolts star Ayo Edebiri, star of The Bear, to play the MCU's Storm. Now, when it says former Thunderbolts star, what do you mean? The Thunderbolts hasn't even come out. She was going to be in it, much like Steven Yeun was going to be in it, but eventually had to drop out of it due to scheduling conflicts. So she's not in it. She is an Emmy award-winning actress. She was the voice of April in the latest Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie that everybody liked her in. She did a bit in Abbott Elementary. And she's an award-winning actress, and she's great. Now, recently, you guys might remember that there was a report going around that said Sadie Sink from Stranger Things might be the person they're looking at Jean Grey. Having somebody like Ayo would be a little bit closer in age than a Cynthia Erivo would. Now, Ayo, although she may come across like a senior at college, she's 29 years old. Yeah. Like she's a full grown-ass adult at this point. Anyway, it needs to be pointed out. The reason this is being talked about here in the rumor mill segment is because there is no reliable source that's actually claiming this. All right, you guys have probably seen the reports floating around some of your favorite websites, but it all comes from the same place, which is a hit or miss Twitter account. So I'm not saying it's valid. I'm not saying it's invalid. I'm just saying take this one with a massive, healthy dose of skepticism, which is why we're putting it under rumor mill. All right, first question. Do I like the idea of Edebiri playing Storm? I do. I really do. You know me, guys. The first qualification to me is, are you getting a talented performer? This is an award-winning actress. She would kill it. I have no doubt she would kill it. Now, I've had a friend of mine, I'm going to read what a friend of mine texted me a little bit earlier about this, saying, Ayo is terrible casting for Storm. She plays understated, quirky girl parts. Okay, yes, but that's what you've seen her play. She is a performer. She's an award-winning. I have no doubt she could do this and do it very well. So would I be down for it? Absolutely. Do I think there's any validity to it? I don't know that there's no validity to it, but I don't believe there's any validity to it. I do not believe, and again, I could be right, I could be wrong, but I don't believe that 6 months from now, when actual casting announcements start being made, I don't think we're going to hear Ayo's name mentioned. I think they're probably going to go in another direction. Now, again, if it does turn out to be her, I'm all for it. I'm all on board. But as far as this rumor mill, I say this one goes out with the sawdust. I don't think this one works. Chris, two separate questions here. Number one, do you like the idea of Edebiri as Marvel's new Storm? Number two, do you buy the report and the rumor that she's going to be the Storm character? What do you think? Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, PrizePicks. Are you guys like me, both a movie and a sports fan? Well, if so, then you know that the playoffs are here and it's now or never. If you love football and want to add some real excitement to the games, let me tell you about PrizePicks, the best place for your daily fantasy sports. So here's how it works. It's super simple. You just pick more or less on player projections. Think Patrick Mahomes will throw more than 1.5 touchdowns this week, or maybe Lamar Jackson will get over 250 passing yards. Make your picks in less than a minute and take your shot at winning up to 1,000 times your cash. Ann and I have been having a blast using PrizePicks every weekend. It's simple, it's fun, and it just makes watching the games that much more exciting. Plus, PrizePicks puts you first. With easy, fast, secure withdrawals, you can get your winnings in as little as 15 minutes, and they make deposits even easier. And right now, if you sign up today, you get $50 instantly when you play just $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. So don't wait. Download the app today and use the code CAMPEA to get $50 instantly after playing your first $5 lineup. That's right. Play for just $5 and you get a $50 bonus instantly. PrizePicks. Run your game.
I like the idea of I think it's such an interesting role for her, and we haven't seen something like this from her. The most physical I've seen her get is in Bottoms, and that movie's great. So I think it'd be fun, and I think she's tremendously gifted. An excellent director as well. Her work on The Bear this past season was phenomenal. Do I think this is true? Probably not. I feel like a whole bunch of names are being thrown around right now. And I think a lot of people are clinging to this idea because of that age difference thing. I think a lot of other people are pushing this rumor because, this makes more sense if they're contemporaries to have Ayo and Sadie being in here versus, Sadie and Cynthia or any other person. Anytime we have any kind of Marvel movie coming up, we have so much speculation about who it is. I remember people were adamantly telling us that Adam Driver was going to be Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
That was a signed deal, that was done. And obviously that is not how that turned out. So anytime there's rumors about this kind of stuff, I usually take it with a grain of salt and I wait till the ink is dried on the paper.
All right, guys. Question is for you. What do you think about this? Ayo Edebiri is being rumored in today's rumor mill about playing the new Storm. I would love it if that turned out to be the case, but I don't think it's going to turn out to be the case. Who knows? We'll find out. What do you guys think about that? Would you be down for seeing her play the character? She is an award-winning actress. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comments section below and let us know your thoughts.